Hello beautiful humans, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Yoga with Doña the Light. I am Doña the Light. If this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, or if you just like my face or my voice, please leave me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today is for all of the people on this planet who carry tension in their neck and their shoulders, me being one of those people. First things first, investigate your pillow and investigate your mattress, because one of those two things or both of those things could be causing your neck pain, especially if you notice you have a lot of tension when you first wake up. Today, we're going to go through some movements to help support easing the tension in your neck and shoulders. This is something that needs to be something that's ongoing, but again, I really encourage you to try and find the root of the problem and not just address the issues. Today, or not the issues, but address the side effects, I guess. Today we're addressing the side effects because my neck hurts. I know it's because of my pillow, and I ordered a new pillow. If you're interested in seeing the new pillow that I ordered, let me know in the comments and I'll leave the Amazon link for you. I'm a side sleeper, so yeah. I also have a little baby that I sleep with sometimes. His mattress is like paper. So yeah, anywho, let's get into it. We will be seated for the entire duration of today, so get comfy. If you'd like to sit on your bottom but your hips are really tight and this is uncomfortable, put a towel or a blanket or multiple towels or multiple blankets or a small something underneath your butt. Allowing your feet to fall lower than your hips will make it more comfortable to sit longer. You can put your back up against something, just get yourself really comfortable. We're not moving anywhere at all. We will be seated this whole time. Everything's going to be happening while we're seated. Once you get into a comfortable seated position, close your eyes. Place your hands on your knees or the ground or your lap, wherever is comfortable. And take a moment to allow, if comfortable, your chin to gently fall toward your chest. Feel your breath as it enters and exits your body. With your lips sealed, breathing in and out through your nose. With your eyes still closed, gently lift your head up so your chin is parallel to the ground, and look over your right shoulder, slowly as you can. Once you're there for a breath or two, slowly change your gaze, once again with your eyes closed, to look over your left shoulder. Slowly and intentionally. And here we're just checking in with our neck to see where the most tension is being held. Slowly come back and bring your gaze to center and look up towards the sky. And bring your head back to neutral, chin parallel to the ground, and blink your eyes open. For me, as I'm going through those movements, bringing my chin towards my chest is where I feel the most tension. Here in the back of my neck is where I feel the tightest. But sometimes, depending on how I wake up, looking this way, I feel tension. Looking to the left, I feel tension. It really just depends. If you don't have a yummy drink with you, you should get one. Place your hands on your knees, and you may choose to keep your eyes open or closed. Sometimes having your eyes closed really helps you get into your body and feel everything. because it's one less stimulus for your brain to process. We're going to inhale and let's draw our shoulders up as if we're trying to touch our ears and we're squeezing at the top. Exhale, allow your shoulders to melt down. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears and squeeze. Exhale, allow them to melt. I appreciate your patience with the dog barking, by the way. I cannot stop them, they are dogs. 3 more. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ears and squeeze. Exhale, shoulders melt to the ground. Inhale, shoulders up and squeeze. Exhale, shoulders melt. Last one. Inhale, shoulders up and squeeze. Exhale, shoulders melt. As we inhale, let's rotate our shoulders towards the front. Think of your shoulders being a wheel, really rotating very intentionally back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. It helps me to have my fingertips on my shoulders, the caps of my shoulders, to really feel that movement happening. And if you feel any sticky spots, like maybe once you get here up to the top, moving forward feels kind of sticky, slow it down. Continue to breathe through the movement. Bring your attention here. Feel the movement in your traps, in the movement in the muscles in your upper back. And once you get back to about a neutral position with your shoulders down, pause. And we'll rotate directions, or reverse direction, excuse me. So shoulders come up, back, down, and forward. Up, back, down, forward. Continue to breathe through the movements. Really recognize where the most tension is being held. And if you just so happen to lift weights like I do, you might have some additional tension just from your last workout. And tension just needs to be released and moved around. Let's do one more circle. Forward, up, back, and down. Pause there. Bring your hands to your knees or to the ground or to your waist and just relax for just a moment. Let's continue with our movements. Bring your hands together and you can interlace your fingers. You can bring your index fingers together. It's really not important as long as your hands are together, okay? We are going to straighten our arms. Inhale as we bring our arms up overhead. And really imagine, if you have a mirror, you can always check. Imagine that you are pressing your head through your arms, or that you're pressing your arms behind your head. So think less about forcing your head through and more about allowing your head to stay where it is and bringing your arms up and back, okay? If your arms only go to here by your ears, that's okay. Allow them to go where they'll go. We're going to continue moving through this. So maybe at some point, your arms, your shoulders will loosen up a little bit and you'll be able to move them a little farther. If not, that's okay too. Allow your body to go where it goes. Do not force any type of movement. If you can breathe and relax and allow more space to be created, that's beautiful. Okay. Arms in front, hands clasped together. Inhale, arms come up, past our ears if possible. Exhale, hands come down, still clasped to our lap. Now on this inhale, you're going to bend your elbows and bring them down towards your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So imagine that someone has their hand right here and you are squeezing your shoulder blades together. I can't do both because I only have two hands. But we are squeezing those shoulder blades together, okay? You may feel them touch, or if you have someone with you, could even be one of your children, have them touch there in the center of your back so you can really visualize squeezing your shoulder blades together. All right, hands together, pressing our shoulders back and together on the exhale, I think. I'm not sure where we are. So let's go ahead and bring our arms straight. We'll repeat our breath cycle. Inhale, arms come up. Try to pass your ears. Exhale, hands come down, arms still straight. Inhale, hands to chest, squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands come pressed out. Inhale, hands come up together, past the ears if possible. Exhale, hands come down towards the ground. Inhale, hands come to chest, shoulder blades get pressed together. Exhale, hands press out. And as we continue this movement, I'd like you to also visualize that your spine is lengthened. You are being pulled from the top of your head towards the sky. So as you're moving through this, we are not here, okay? We are lengthened. Think about sitting as long, really, really lengthening your spine. And again, you can have some support here on your lower back if that helps you to lengthen your spine. You don't have to do it all on your own. If you feel like your abdominal muscles and your core muscles could use a little support, put something behind you, okay? Use the tools that you have at your disposal. So let's do a side view. We are inhaling up, arms past ears, exhaling down. Inhaling, hands to chest, shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands out. Inhale, arms up, hands together, past the ears. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, hands to chest, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, arms come straight out. Two more. Inhale, arms come up. Biceps past the ears. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, hands to chest, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, hands press forward. Last one. Inhale, hands together, arms up past the ears. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, hands to chest, shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands come out. Release your hands, bring them to your knees, wiggle it out. Check in with yourself once again. Perhaps do a few slow head circles. And just do a little check-in to see how you are feeling. Beautiful. I notice that the tension is already starting to release in my neck and my shoulders. Take a sip of water, or coffee, or tea, or kombucha, or soda, or whatever you have as your comfy beverage. Whew. All right. With our hands on our lap or on our knees, we'll take some very intentional head movements. Inhale as we look over our right shoulder. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale as we pause. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. We will continue this movement, and I'd like you to breathe at your own pace. If your breathing tends to increase, that's okay. Really focus on moving slowly and intentionally. And at some point during this, I want you to check in with your shoulders and press them down. Because you may start to slowly lift your shoulders and you won't even recognize it. So I'll remind you, press your shoulders down, okay? Inhale, look to the right. Breathe through it. When you're ready, come back to center and look to the left. Continue to breathe. Come back to center. Lower your shoulders. Look over to the right. And if you can look past your shoulder, that's beautiful. As you hold here, continue to breathe. Come back to center. Look over to the left. Past your left shoulder if possible. Continue to breathe as you hold here. And come back to center. It's also important that your hands remain on your lap so that you are not turning your entire body, but that you're just rotating your neck. Okay, we'll do one more on each side. Look over to the right. Lower your shoulders. As you hold here, continue to breathe. Come back to center. Last one, look over to the left. Past your left shoulder if possible. Continue to breathe as you hold here. And come back to center. Lower your shoulders. With our hands still on our hip, let's take some neck circles. Close your eyes. Lower your chin to your chest. And begin to create circles with your head. Head comes over to the right. Imagine that you are painting a circle in front of you with your chin. So we went from the right to the top to the left, down to our chest. Chin comes to the right. Chin comes up and around to the left. Then down and over to the right. Chin comes up, across the top, to the left, and down, continuing to breathe through this movement. And it might be a little sticky to breathe once your chin gets up. That's okay. Take your time. Let's take 2 more slow circles. Last one. And pause once your chin reaches your chest. I felt a little dizzy until I opened my eyes. That kind of brought me back to the earth. We're going to repeat this process and turn to the opposite direction. So our chin comes from our chest over to the left. Ooh, this feels really weird. Up and over. Past the center to the right. And down back to your chest. This side feels very strange for me. From the bottom to the left. Up. Over to the right. Back down to your chest. Woo. Continue this slow and intentional circle making. Let's have 2 more. Breathing through the entire movement. Taking note of how your neck feels. Last one, chin comes down to the left, up to center, to the right, and back to chest. Slowly bring your head back up to neutral and check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Might palpate your neck. It just needs to touch and squeeze. See if there's any parts that are particularly tender. For me, it's my traps, but I also got a massage yesterday. So my whole back is really tender. That's why I have these suction cup marks. All right, let's finish off with a little bit of love to our side body. Place your left hand down on the ground next to you. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, lean gently over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Right arm switches and comes down to the ground as we exhale. Inhale as our left arm comes up. Exhale as we bend just a little bit over to the right. And we're reaching slightly with our left hand. Inhale, left arm comes up, right arm follows. I'm not sure what breath we're on, I'm so sorry. Let's just say we're inhaling. Right arm comes up, left hand comes down. Exhale as we reach gently to the left with our right. Inhale as we switch. And we're exhaling kind of, and we're inhaling. Left arm comes up, right hand is down. Exhale as we reach to the right. Last one, left arm towards the sky, right arm comes up and follows as we inhale. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up, and we exhale and reach to the left. I feel like we need one more. Inhale, right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Exhale as we reach to the right. Slowly come back to center. Check in with a few shoulder shrugs, maybe a circle or two. See how you're feeling. I definitely still feel some tension in my neck, especially when I do my chin circles. But that's okay. Once again, I can feel a lot more movement happening. I don't feel as stiff. I don't feel as restricted, okay? And this is something that you can absolutely do twice a day. You can do it when you first wake up. You can do it right before you go to bed. You can do it on your lunch break, you know, if you just write down the movements that feel the most yummy to you and focus on those. Maybe it's the arm lifts. Those ones feel really good for getting a lot of movement happening in my traps and my shoulders and my deltoids and my back. Just a lot of different muscles happening at the same time, okay? I'd like you to wrap your arms around yourself, close your eyes, and say, thank you, body. Thank you for serving me today. Thank you for allowing me to tend to your needs. Thank you for supporting me every day through movement, through breath, through my senses, and through the blood flowing through my body and the thoughts happening in my brain. I love you, body. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful, or as helpful to you as it was to me. I feel pretty good. I will see you next week with another yoga video. If you have any ideas or something you need support with, please leave a comment below. And if you haven't done so already, please leave me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks again for being here. Have a good day. Drink plenty of water. And don't forget to get some sunlight. See you later.